So since we've finished all Eminem's main albums, I'm starting to run out of ideas. Now, a lot of people are giving me ideas in the comments to do other rappers, other album tier lists, but I actually have to listen to them, and that takes time because some of them are, well, up to 2 hours long. So for now, we're going to do Infinite. Now, a lot of people have actually requested this, but I didn't think many people would be that bothered because the album isn't that popular. Not because it's bad, just because it just never got big. But I think Infinite's a pretty good album, considering it was his first, well, non-proper one. It was more like a demo than anything. But we're going to be doing Infinite today. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you want me to do. I'm thinking of doing some 50 Cent stuff like that. Just let me know, and I'll get round to it. So we're going to be doing Infinite. Start just, from the start, obviously. There's only like 10 songs, I think. So it'll probably be quite a short one. But Infinite for me is S tier. Infinite is probably the best on the album. I mean, people actually like this song, but not the rest of the album. Or people know this song, but didn't know that it was on an album or whatever. People don't know the rest of the album. Like, they've never heard It's Okay or Tonight, but they've heard Infinite. It's the most popular out of them all, probably because he remastered it in 2016 for 20 years since the song came out. Also, this album was re-released in 2009 at the same time as Relapse, so that's also kind of cool. But Infinite is definitely the best song on the album. There's some that come close, but it's just the best. It's Okay is, for me, an A tier song. It's Okay is a good song. It's kind of in the name. It's just okay, I would go out my way to listen to it. I don't think it's the greatest on the album. Lyrics aren't absolutely amazing. Again, the best lyrics are probably on Infinite. His flow's really good, but it's okay. Just an all-round decent song. It is good. You can tell he's definitely very early on, but he still has that wordplay in the back of his mind. Tonight for me is also S tier. I think this song's really, really good. I like the harmony in the background. It reminds me of like 80s rap in a way, like old rap. The way they've got the melody in the background. It's very catchy. The chorus is incredibly catchy. It's definitely up there with Infinite. I do like this song quite a lot. 313 for me, a lot of people are going to say it's an A tier, but it's B tier. The quality of the song's a bit shit. Obviously, the whole album quality isn't its strong point, but 313, don't get me wrong, it's iconic. It's more people know 313 from 8 Mile, but that is a completely different song. Like, that's a rap battle. This is an actual song. It's not terrible. It really isn't. It's just very basic. Lyrics aren't exactly amazing. The chorus is okay, but I feel like, for Eminem, he could have done a lot better in terms of lyrics. But it's definitely not a bad song. Maxine is probably C tier. Again, it's not terrible. It's just not brilliant. Would I go out my way to listen to it? Probably not. And I mean, I use Spotify for most things, and this album isn't even on Spotify, just the Infinite single, and that it was the remake from 2016, so it shows how like underground and unknown this album was. A lot of people know it now, but when it came out, it only sold like 70 copies or something. And then obviously 4 years later, well, then he was massive, but still, it started him. But Maxine's not anything special. It's okay at best, but Open Mic, again, it's C. I feel like the chorus with the person who he's featuring with, it's annoying. It doesn't sound brilliant, I can't lie. So for me, it is definitely only a C tier song. Never Too Far is going back in A. I mean, Never Too Far is a good song. Catchy, lyrics are good, sounds good, because it's weird. Because it's on the same album. If you listen to 313 and then Never Too Far, the quality completely changes. It's like 313 was made in his dad's basement, even though he didn't have a dad, but and Never Too Far was made in a studio. It's weird. But yeah, Never Too Far is an A tier song for me. And yeah, I think let's do that. Searching, probably A. The chorus, the hook, it's quite catchy. Obviously, you got a female on the hook. Eminem doesn't sing it, but it's very 90s. This album was compared to that of Nas. It was one of the reasons it didn't do very well, is because everyone was saying you're just copying off Nas, which is fair enough. I mean, to be compared to Nas, you in the 90s you really weren't going to complain because the three biggest rappers were Nas, Biggie, and Tupac. In what order you want to say, I don't know. So Eminem couldn't really complain at that, but people were saying he was too alike him. Why would we listen to you when we could just listen to the original when he's doing it better? But yeah, Searching does remind me of a Nas song quite a lot. Backstabber, I'm going to put it in here. I really like the beat. The beat is so... It reminds me like a Biggie style beat. What he did have a song. It kind of reminds me of Who Shot You in a way, the type of beat. A bit slower, a bit more gangster in a way. But it is definitely probably the best beat on the album, but lyrics don't completely back it up. And Jealousy Wars 2, it's a B tier song. So overall, the album's not horrendous. It's a very short album, but then it was all the way at the start of his career. His career wasn't even started yet. He had the Slim Shady EP after this. And then even that didn't kick off. And then obviously Dre saw it, made the Slim Shady LP, and well, we have Eminem. But this album didn't do very well. There is no D tier songs. I always try and put one in the bottom, but the album overall, it's not bad, especially for a first attempt. I mean, I know he did stuff before this, but this was like his first proper go at an album. He did stuff like Stepping Onto the Scene in '92, stuff like that. I would do that, but honestly, I can't even remember half the songs on that, and I don't think anyone actually knows that album exists. But yeah, this is the tier list for this album. Let me know what else you want to do. I like to stick to Eminem because that's what I know most about, but I am working on Eminem feature tier list because the reason that's taken a while is because I haven't heard all of them. I've heard 90% of them, but there's a couple of songs that I haven't heard with this feature on it, so we're going to be doing that. This video is now at an end. I don't know why I've just ended it like that, but whatever, fuck it. Like, subscribe, do whatever. See ya.